Be mindful of your reasons for doing things. Today, when I woke up, I sat down. Well, I did my bed, sat down, the whole. I grabbed my TV remote, turned the TV on, and I was just sitting there, lollygagging, and I found myself pressing the play button on the bottom. I couldn't figure out why. I just did it. And I questioned myself about it afterwards right away. You don't want to do things just because. You want to have a reason for everything. Or for most things that you do, you want to minimize what you do that you can't find a justification for. Um, Doing this will allow you, it will help you to avoid living on what I call autopilot. That's what happens. Those people that walk around like zombies, 90, 95%, who knows, 99% of what they do is run by programming. They're not actually thinking about it in real time. They're just doing it because it's what they've always done. Now, I know the benefits of habit, okay? But I also know the dangers of it if the habits are bad. The problem with living once again on what I call autopilot, there's a few problems. The main one is that um, you may get lucky and you may have some good habits in that 99% of programming that you're living through. Um, but you're taking a chance. You're not really giving any input in real time. So the likelihood that the habits that you're living, that the likelihood that they are beneficial to your current situation is not very high because you're not assessing the landscape around you and providing real time input into your habits, into the habits that you're building. I'm not saying that habits are bad, like I said, but you have to have, hold on, you have to have a say in them. You don't want to walk around wild and not have good habits, right? You don't want to just be wildly living and just not maintaining strong, healthy routines. But you do want to be there for the process. The other danger is that in the long term, you're not going to be living with very much of a purpose. Okay, your life is going to be led by habit, of course, largely bad habits, and you're not going to be living with much of a purpose because a purpose requires reassessing, reassessing of where you are, how you're working towards that, whatever that purpose may happen to be, and even figuring out what that purpose is in the first place. And like, you're gonna tweak it later on. You're gonna build on it and remove from it, but that initial step, even that, requires you to be present and know where you stand right now, and have a picture of generally where you've been standing for um, a relatively significant amount of time. Once you have that, you can know more or less where your value, where your values stand, where they really stand. And you know, you can regularly come back and make necessary changes, but you need to have a base, you need to have a foundation to start with.